Hey guys, I'm Melhorn. It's summertime, it's hot. Are catfishing the deepest part of the lake or river that you're fishing? Stay tuned, we're gonna find out. All right guys, got a good takedown on the green reel. Oh, that's a good fish. That is a good fish. That is a good fish. Probably gonna have to go to the other side of the boat with it. Sorry about the wind, it's blowing. I may have one on this outside planer board, I can't really tell. I'm about to see which side of the boat this fish is going to. Definitely an edible fish. Definitely one we're gonna need the net for. Today's one of those days. A lot of little stuff that mentally gets you spun out. Not the least of which is I left my cell phone at home. We get so used to being in a world with cell phones. I don't have it. I was wanting to go live today, but I can't. But now, hopefully, this fish will make up for it. It's coming up about 15 feet now. I can see him on sonar. It's a good fish. Boom. Boom, that's a day maker. I don't care who you are, how bad a day you're having. That makes it a little bit better. Thing is, I got another one going over here on this rod. Let me get this one out of the net. Solid hook set on him. That one, a piece of cut perch. A few numbers here. Get a good weight on him. This one, get him in here and get a look at him. Yeah, it's a smaller fish. Both of these came on the perch side of the boat, the cut bait side. They both got hit about the same time. We got chicken out over there on the orange planer boards. Oh yeah, small fish. Hey, we'll get deuces. I never have a deuces picture here in the boat with catfish. Taking a slow little ride in. Oh, it's a little channel cat. That's why I didn't know he's hooked, because he's little. It's funny how many times we have caught a big blue cat and a little channel cat almost at the same time. I don't know how many times that's happened out here on these trips. There's that one. Let's get a look at the big one. We'll toss that one back. There's the bait and get that back out in the water. There's that bait. Let's get that back out. There he is, guys. 20-pound fish. We'll take that all day long. Low 20s. Good one. Good fish. Back to back. Both on cut bait. Good blue cat. Get it back alive. That was a good fish there. Had that little one that was eating too in the same area, deep water. You know, there's some cold water down there, colder water. It's not cold. We've got 85 degrees surface temperature here, and you can tell on the sonar that there is a density difference down there. But there's fish in it. It's not a dead thermocline. It is a thermocline that has oxygenated water. It's just slightly cooler down there. And some of these fish around it, these fish are all through the water column. That cold water is not a magic cure-all, but we're trying it here in summer. There's some fish, like I said, that I'm seeing in there, marked in there, and that's what we saw. Came across some drag through there, plucked off one good one. It's summer fishing. These fish are, you know, they're scattered, they're all over the place. You can catch these things in any depth of water right now. With that said, there are times of the day it seems that these fish pull back deeper, and generally during the day. That's what we got going on right now. It's not a hard fast rule all summer long, but a lot of our fish during the day are pulling back deep, catching them kind of shallow sometimes early in the morning, at night, but during the day it seems like these fish pull back off, you know, drop off into some deeper water. So we're going to keep pulling through here and see if we can stick a couple more. Right there, that fish is going. That fish is going. He's got it. He's got it. Hooked up again. Nice. Nice. I don't think we have a John, or does he not know he's hooked? Fish is swimming off. Maybe he's not that big of a fish. Man, got hooked again. Still pulling through some of the deeper water here. Marking some fish. It's not on fire bite-wise, but there are some feeding fish in here. It has not worked out shallower. Shallower's done good in the mornings for me. First light. There's some other stuff going on with it. It has to do with the moon. We'll get into all that in a second. Let me get this fish landed. See what this one looks like. Oh, he's waking up now. He knows he's hooked. That's a better fish. He grew a little bit. Honestly, that fish did not know he was hooked. There he goes, baby. Eat that line. It's another nice fish. See if I see him on the sonar coming off the bottom now. Ancient Mariner reels, 30-pound Andy monofilament line. A Gomex's power handle put on there to sweeten it up. Big Cat Fever, medium light trolling rods. Boom, in the net. Oh, hook popped out right as I eased up on it. Man, that hook, did you see that? That is why you keep tension on the line. You got to keep that rod bent and keep tension on it. There's that bait right there, guys. Perch fillet. We've caught 3 fish. Every one of them has been on cut bait today. Nothing on any of these rods over here that have chicken out. There he is, guys. In the teens, good fish. Deep water blue catfish in the summertime, living in that river channel. Nice fish, pretty fish. Get him back alive. All right, guys, that fish was a lone wolf out here alone. The bite's not on fire. It's not a crazy bite. We're not getting hammered here, but we picked off some fish, a couple of nice ones. And the cool thing about it is when they've hit these baits, they've hit them pretty good. So I don't know how much active feeding we've got going on right now. It's early in the morning. It's oddly, strangely cloudy today, middle of the summer. We've had a lot of sun, just, you know, bright days, hot days. It's gonna get hot today. Believe it or not, looking at these conditions right now, there's a heat warning out today for heat index of like 106, 107. Right now it feels great, it feels wonderful. I don't even have my bimini top up on the boat. The wind's blowing, as you can probably hear in some of the audio. The wind's stroking through here, so it makes it very tolerable. Once these clouds burn off, it's gonna be a different ball game. It's gonna start to get warm. Our water temperatures are around 85, not as bad as it gets. We will get water temperatures 87, 88 degrees normally. We have not had a lot of high 90-degree days, and that's kind of kept it in the range that it's in. So we're trying it deep, and it's worked so far, and we'll see if we can stick a couple more. I was just checking my chicken bait over there. It's gone, and there is a fish over here on the perch again. It's funny, every fish we've caught that I've showed you has come on the perch. Well, when we reset earlier and I reeled in all those chicken baits, there's no bait on them. I think coming through some of this deep water with those T90 little fish out there, I think they are nibbling that chicken to death. I just checked one, I put a new piece of bait on it, was just getting ready to cast it out when this rod went off. I'm gonna check the other two and just see, but I think that bait may be getting pecked to death. It may be why these baits ain't working, or at least why those chicken baits aren't producing any fish yet. It's a better fish, it's a better fish. Hopefully he stays hooked up, that's a good one. Try working him to the outside here. I don't have my bimini top up because it stayed overcast. Kind of nice. I got a lot more room to work when I don't have that thing up. But yeah, these fish are in here, even with, and I think some of this is a broken thermocline too. I just noticed I'm in an area now that has no real stratification, no real separation in those temperatures that I can see on the sonar at least. And part of that's river current. Anytime you get in an area that's got some current, water moving, dam releases, you know, it'll stir it up. You guys that fish rivers, you don't deal with this as much as we do on lakes and reservoirs. There he is, man, he's to the top already. Another nice blue cat. Oh, get back in the net, there we go. Got him. Don't ever reel your leader all the way up to the tip. I wasn't paying attention, the fish was bowed down under the boat, and next thing you know, the leader's at the rod tip. There he is, guys, another nice little blue. Ain't little. It's a good fish. Good fish. We're lucky to have fish this size in this lake. We got them bigger. We got them a lot bigger. We got them a lot smaller. I'm happy to have them back alive. There's another nice healthy looking fish in the boat coming out of some deep water. The bite is not on fire out here. It's not crazy. It is not one fish after another, but it's consistent. And there's a lot of small fish in here. There's a lot of teeny tiny fish, as I was saying. The chicken baits have been pecked clean. I checked everything on the other side. There wasn't a single bait on there, and I think coming through that stuff where I'm marking those little bitty tiny fish on there, that's just going to be the nature of the beast in there. There ain't a lot you can do. They're going to get on it and they're just going to nibble it to death until the bait's gone. And that's just going to happen. They're not everywhere. I mean, you kind of get away from them. I'm out of them now, so maybe I can actually catch a fish on the chicken, but I will keep an eye on it and check the baits. That first drag, I don't know how long I was going without bait, and that can happen. So happy with what I'm getting though. The fish are in here. They are in here in this deeper part of the channel, and we'll see if we can stick one more.